All set. 1400 metres. Starter hit the lever. Runner sent on the way. This was an untidy beginning. Pair Emblem, one of the first out of the gates between raindrops. Hey Georgie Girl, brick number 5 is right there in the blue silks. Roy's Monk is about 4 lengths off the leader. They are followed by Roy's Dancer. There's no real pace on at this stage. Further back is Seattle Bell. That's about 6 lengths off the leader. Fantasy Lady, then Super Suitor, Attic View. Classy Chick is further back, and then comes Silken. Hallucinations, the trailer, about 9 or 10 lengths from top to tail. Pair Emblem, the leader, 1 length. Between raindrops, a second. Hey Georgie Girl, brick number 5. Then comes Roy's Monkey. On the outside, Roy's Dancer. Fantasy Ladies further back in the running. Then Super Suitor, Attic View, Classy Chic and Silken. Hallucination, the trailer. Top of the lane and the leader, Pair Emblem. On the outside between raindrops, Hey Georgie Girl, brick number 5. Then comes Roy's Dancer, Roy's Monkey down the inside. Getting to the 400 metre marker now, brick number 5 puts in a claim. Comes forward now to take the lead. Down the inside, Pair Emblem. Towards the outside, Fantasy Lady. And it's brick number 5, the leader. Pair Emblem down the inside, and then Fantasy Lady. But brick number 5 continuing on, and brick number 5 has won it. The second position, it's very close. Maybe Fantasy Lady, Pair Emblem, and Seattle Bell. Brick number 5 is Victorious, the daughter of Kahal. Bred by Mr. H. Go, also owns, third time at the track, Dennis Dreyer, Seanville. They win a length and a quarter. Number 7 will just creep into your picture now. Fantasy Lady might get up for second. Well, we'll have to leave that to the judges. I think it probably got up for second. Remember, the yellow disc is not the finish line. Pair Emblem on the inside. Seattle Bell and Hey Georgie Girl involved for that fourth position. Then Classy Chic. Further back in the running is Roy's Dancer. And then came Roy's Monkey, Attic View. And then Silken, Between Raindrops, Hallucination. So number 6, brick number 5, is number 6 at 320 and is the towed favourite. Just there's no false rail. That's in the middle of your picture. Hey Georgie Girl on the left and Fantasy Ladies on the right hand side. Pair Emblem towards the inside, but victory for brick number 5. Brick number 5 ends up winning by about 2 lengths at the business end. Race 5 starts off our jackpot. Until then, back to the studio.
Number 6, a bright number 5 has come through, the daughter of Kahal, four-trainer Dennis Dreyer, and Mr. Goa. Fantastic to see his colours to the fore here, and Peter Gibson manages his horses and his business here in South Africa. Peter was on course to lead in this winner, so we'll get to chat to him. But well done to the Dreyer team. Well done to you, Den. Stuart doing a great job. 2 winners for the boss today, and the other one was a bit of a surprise, but this horse looked the right horse on paper.
Yeah, she had the form, and I think obviously stepping up in trips can help, and I think also nice to be back on the grass for her.
1400, she loved it.
Yeah, I think she loved it even further. I don't think she was stopping, and she's got the pedigree to suggest she should go a bit further. Just like you said, very well done to Mr. Goya, and nice to have Peter and to Dennis in Cape Town.
Well done, Stu.
Thanks.
Fantastic. Let's get Seanville in. He's got a double as well, and he'll tell you that this was unbeatable today. I mean, surely this, on paper, you must have been confident, Shawnee.
I wasn't worried for the paper, D's. The way she worked on Thursday, I was extremely confident. I said to the boss when I saw him yesterday, I said, I'll ride your winner tomorrow. He said, which one? I said, bright number 5. So he said, okay, that's fine. As Mr. Gibson watches Philly work on Friday, and she put up a very good piece of work, and I was extremely confident today. I would have been disappointed if she got beat, but she put the race to bed just before we straightened up. I balanced her out, I let her slide in my hands, and she won a good race. She's still very mature, this filly, so she can only get better, Sean always used to like this filly, And she will just get better and better as she races, you know. Once she learns how to race properly, I think they'll have a nice filly on their hands.
Well done, Shawnee. It's a double for you thus far. Well played.
Thanks. These just well done to Stu, Mr. Dreyer, Sean Cormack, and to the owners, you know, for giving me the opportunity. To Mr. Gibson, another one for him. So I'm just grateful, you know, and this one's for my family. They're all here. So well done to all of them.
Well done, Seanville. Let's get Peter in. He's representing Mr. Gua. And Mr. Gua, if I can refresh your memory, if you haven't heard, he was a gentleman that visited South Africa a few years back, and he's since supported South African racing in a big way, Peter.
Yeah, significantly, Dees. You know, he's got probably over 30 horses now. He's got a significant share in Eightfold Path, the only son of Giant's Causeway in Africa. So we're very excited about that. But firstly, congrats again. This is the first horse that he's bred. So it's a momentous occasion in that respect. She's beautifully bred. She's got a lovely, fast female line, but herself physically, she looks like she could get a mile in time. But well done to Stuart and Dennis, and Sean rode another great race. I'm very pleased for Mr. Gua.
And the match, I mean, she went to Cahal, Star Roll, she was by Sommeres.
Correct, and in fact, Sommeres, as we all know, won the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe, a mile and a half in Paris, in the end of October, or the beginning of October, probably. So there's a significant amount of stamina there. But she herself, the dam Star Roll, won 4 races over the sprint distances. But the second dam had lots of speed. I think Robin Watkinson trained one of them for Benji Johnson. So it's a very fast female line. Sledgehammers down the bottom there. So she'll make a lovely broodmare. I think Cahal's going to be a fantastic broodmare sire in time. So just another, very pleased for Mr. Gua.
It's a wonderful story because, I mean, a guy comes down on an inward buying mission, gets involved at the sale, and look at where he is today. I mean, this is what we're trying to do when we talk about international participation in the brand that we have.
Absolutely. You know, this was as a consequence of the meeting with Mr. Gua and others, was as a consequence of the South African Equine Trade Council going to Beijing under a state visit, a business delegation. We set up meetings. We invited the China Horse Industry Association to visit us. They had an extensive tour inspecting the quarantine facilities, looking at South Africa. Mr. Gua at the end of it said, just look, he loved the country. He's got a small stud in his province in Jilling and wanted to buy a couple of horses, and then it's grown from there. So all the best to him. He's got a very nice, promising-looking colt called Welsh Emperor in Port Elizabeth that we hope to export to Singapore once that quarantine issue is resolved. And that's really, I think, is part of his plan. He wants to breed here, race here, and take the good ones out into Singapore.
I'm sure Mr. Gua won't mind me saying this. He's going to get the DVD. Mr. Gua, wonderful achievement, but you're not short of cash, sir. We need more of your investment.
Absolutely, yeah. But paying in South African terms, it's not the most expensive exercise, considering what they were paying in Tattersalls this week.
So, well done, Peter.
Thank you, Dees.
Lovely. Give our best to Mr. Gua. Bright and number 5 has come through, and a favorable result. It looked a tricky race, but the favorite has come through and won effortlessly. 6, 7, 1, and 11. That's the way they finish race number 4. Coming up next will be the start of the jackpot at 15:10, which is 3:10.